Well, good morning. We're over at friends of mine's house, and we're going to work on this big trench that the recent rains sort of gave him. We had about 11 inches of rain here in Central Virginia, and people's driveways, roads that were gravel, even when they were done the right way, they were kind of devastated by it. So we're going to get to work, see if we can close up this big gap and give him back a smooth driveway. Thanks for joining in. We're going to get to work. Notice here I'm moving kind of slow backing into this with that box blade, and he has a metal garage. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't back into that. That box blade would do some damage there, so I had to really take it slow and easy here, especially since I was just starting the job, until I kind of get a feel for the equipment and how things are moving and how I'm reacting. So that's why it seems a little slow, but I just wanted to go slow and easy here and not create more bad than good. So anyway, bear with it just a little bit. One of the things that I didn't say, and it really needs to be said, is that since I'm kind of working the gravel both forwards and backwards, pulling some of the material from where it washed down below, pulling it back up to the top, and then pushing it back in to fill in the grooves, I wanted to set the box blade fairly level, not too much pitched forward or backwards, but kind of level. This is where a hydraulic top link would really come in handy, where you could change that, be a little more aggressive when you're pulling material one way, and then reversing that and having it level, so when you push back, you don't start digging in. Anyway, that's one of the things to come, is a hydraulic top link. But anyway, doing it this way, it's just best for me to use the finesse of the 3-point hitch and just kind of feather it one way or the other. So that's a technique you'll pick up once you get some practice with it. And of course, I haven't had a lot of practice, but I am getting a little better at it. But anyway, just wanted to explain that. I didn't say much about the setting of the box blade, but that's kind of how it's set here, kind of neutral. So anyway, that seems to be working pretty good. See here as it pushes gravel back, it'll sort of run out, and that's where I know I'm still needing more material there. So anyway, you can see here that as we push it back, it's filling in those grooves that the water left, and then pulling it back up top also does the same thing in reverse. So we didn't have to add any more stone. We were able to use just what he had. I thought maybe we'd have to, but we didn't. Well, when you know it, as soon as you really get into this job real well, the tractor goes into the regen mode. So I always forget exactly what you're supposed to do. I think you're supposed to just put it in neutral and let it kind of run through its cycle. So that's what we're going to do. But you can see we're doing pretty good here. We've got the big ruts filled. So now we're just going to go back, kind of smooth it out. So it's working pretty good, really. So the gravel is right now it's still a little damp, so it's working good, it's moving good, it's not hard and you know, frozen, so it's working real good. So anyway, we're gonna let the tractor finish its thing, and then we'll get back to the shop. Well, I guess you noticed by now that all of a sudden we've switched over to the landscape rake. Somewhere in all the shuffle there, we lost some footage with the actual box blade, but I think it was enough to show you the concept of what we were doing. We were basically going back and forth across the ruts, kind of on a diagonal to be able to fill them in, and then of course backing back and forth to kind of pack it in there with the tractor tires as much as we can. But anyway, here we're using the landscape rake, and I really, it's one of the first attachments I've got, so I've had a lot of practice with it. I really like what he does, and it really does on a driveway, kind of puts a nice smooth finish on it, and that's what I was after here. So also you'll notice I've speeded up the video just to make it a little more interesting and not quite as drawn out. So it took a lot longer than what you're seeing here, but anyway, we got it pretty smooth and got it all down, and we also took the rake and worked on the top part of the driveway. I don't have any footage of that, but anyway, just wanted to share this with you, how you can use a simple box blade and a landscape rake to work on driveways. Of course, there are other things. There are power rakes, all types of things. There are landscape rakes that have the wheels on the back to help grade everything perfectly level. I would say that would be one thing I would really like to have in the future, is a landscape rake that has those gauge wheels on the back. But for now, this will do. And we were able to get a nice smooth job on it. And they were happy with it, and that's sort of the main thing, is leaving it to where your customers are happy. So anyway, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of the video of just getting everything spread nice and smooth. Well, that's about it, folks. We're going to end here with just a few photographs of a finished project. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and like I always say, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, make a comment or two, and share them with your friends. So have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next video.